Hello, I'm Stephanie. Recently, the hubby and I moved, which means new sewing room. So, before I do a little tour around the room, I wanted to mention that we moved at the end of June and it's now the end of September. So everything you saw happened over the last 3 months, just so you know. Even then, I still think that this room is a work in progress. I think for now, I've done a pretty good job paring down and containing all of my things. But I do foresee more organizing content down the line, so stay tuned. But with that said, let's have a look. Time for a little tour. So this is quote unquote our back door, but we come in and out of this one more often than we use our front door. So there does tend to be a clutter of shoes down here a lot of the time. We also store the hubby's bicycle down here, as well as his surfboards. And then we have our workout bench and weights down over in the corner. We pull out the bench towards the center when we want to use it. And then up top we have our nice little shelf. If I haven't already mentioned this, this is the laundry room. So we have the washing machine and dryer. And we have this chair that I think I bought from Target a few years ago. It's moved to 3 different homes with me. We just have to scooch the chair over to the left whenever we use the dryer. We have more shelves, and I bought those plastic bins to kind of declutter everything and make it look nice. Then we got our little plant guy, some art, and then my pegboard, which is from my previous video that I had to chop in half for it to fit in this location. We have a little book nook that I'm working on. We have my ukulele hanging. I don't want to be a poser. I don't really play it very often, but I figured having it hanging and out, maybe I'd reach for it more. We'll see. In this corner, we have this cabinet, which I think used to be a shoe rack from my grandparents. Inside is a little chaotic, but we have some craft supplies and notebooks, which one day I will organize. Just more-ish. And then in the top cabinet, we've got some camera gear. Next to it, we have my heat press for heat pressing interfacing to the fabric. It's just a lot faster than ironing, so that's come in handy quite a bit. And then my printer that I mainly use to print patterns. This cabinet we were using as a shoe cabinet in our last place. Now it's got all my patterns and books and some printer things. The biggest disappointment was these paper racks I just bought recently for my old place, and it fit perfectly in a cube storage unit that I had, but because this cabinet is nicer, I decided to keep it. But this cabinet isn't deep enough for this to actually fit in its portrait mode, but what are you gonna do? Last but not least, we have the desk. This table is actually a workbench that my parents bought, but they didn't have room for it anywhere else, so it had to stay in here. So now I use it as my sewing desk. It's very sturdy, and I like that it's really long. And then we have my main workhorse. I also have my serger on this side, and then my laptop currently is in the middle because when I sit down to do work, I used to have it where the serger was, but because this singer table, this old singer table sticks out a little bit, I didn't have any leg room. So I kind of prefer to have it in the middle for now so that I can put my legs somewhere. In the singer table, I have my home sewing machine, which I only use occasionally, so she stays in here, and when I need to use it, I can pull this table out for more workspace. Then underneath I have a plastic bin and a drawer unit that stores more of my fabric. It's a little messy, and I really want to work through some of that fabric to clear out, but for now, this is what it looks like. Also, this rug is from Ruggable. It is one of the Bridgerton series rugs. Hi, Toby. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little room makeover. She's come a long way, and I'm excited. I'm excited to work in here from here on out. Yeah, Ozzy? Say bye-bye. Huh? See you in the next one.